Welcome to our exploration of self-sabotage in relationships. Today we're having an honest conversation that makes you feel seen and understood. Self-sabotage touches all of us in some way. We'll uncover the reasons behind these behaviors, peel back the layers, understand the why, and start healing. You deserve a love that lasts and reflects the best version of you. In relationships, vulnerability is often seen as this scary thing, this monster in the closet. We build walls, we put on armor to protect our hearts, but vulnerability is not weakness, it's strength. It's the courage to say, "This is me, flaws and all." When we fear vulnerability, we sabotage true connection. So many of us walk around with this voice in our heads, telling us we're not good enough. We see flaws instead of beauty, imperfections instead of uniqueness. And that, my friends, is the root of self-sabotage. We settle for less than we deserve. We accept poor treatment, sabotage happiness, all because we don't believe we're worthy. But you are worthy of love that lifts you up. Our pasts shape our present, don't they? Past trauma casts long shadows on our relationships. We see red flags where there are none, expect the worst. It's like we're stuck repeating the same pain. But breaking free is possible. It starts with acknowledging the wounds and healing. The intimacy. Intimacy. It's the lifeblood of any relationship, where hearts truly meet. But for some, intimacy can feel like a cage. It's the fear of being truly seen and potentially hurt. So we put up walls, keep our distance. True intimacy requires surrender, letting go, and embracing love's messiness. The inner battleground. We all have these internal battles, these conflicting desires, these parts of ourselves that are still figuring it out. And sometimes, those battles spill over into our relationships, creating chaos and confusion. We send mixed signals. We say one thing and do another, all because we haven't made peace within ourselves. But here's the thing. True love requires self-awareness. It requires us to do the inner work, to understand our own needs and desires, so we can show up authentically in our relationships. The control trap. Letting go. It's one of the hardest things to do, isn't it? Especially in love. When we're afraid of losing control, we try to micromanage everything, to orchestrate every outcome. But love, real love, isn't a puppet show. It's about surrendering to the unknown, to the beautiful dance of two souls choosing each other day after day. It's about trusting that even if things don't go according to plan, even if there are bumps in the road, love will find a way. The expectations let down. We all have these ideas about how love should look, how it should feel, right? We create these fairy tales in our minds, these picture-perfect romances. But here's the thing about expectations. They set us up for disappointment. Because real love, the kind that lasts, isn't about perfection. It's about accepting the flaws, embracing the imperfections, and finding magic in the everyday moments. It's about choosing each other, not because you're perfect, but because you're perfectly imperfect together. The journey to love begins within. Thank you for joining us in understanding self-sabotage in relationships. Recognizing these patterns is the first step towards healthier connections. Have the courage to look within and confront what holds you back. Choose love, even when it's scary. Stay tuned for more insights to improve your relationships.